Hey everybody, this is Chris Kummer, Director of Warren County Parks, and Joey Gott. Joey's our gym manager at Ephram Park. We wanted to give everybody a quick update. We've got our fall sports program starting here. Our gyms have been open throughout the summer, but we're also getting ready for our indoor volleyball league, and then in November, December, kicking off our indoor basketball. With COVID-19 and the existing pandemic, our facilities do look a little bit different. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand this over to Joey, and Joey's going to actually walk you through the building. We do have some different things in place as you walk in. You do have to have a mask. You do have to have your temperature checked. But I'm going to let Joey kind of walk you through his facility. This is the same thing that you will have down at Michael Buchanan Park Gym and then also at Fillmore Park. So, Joey, I'm going to turn this over here and people through your facility, okay?
Yes, sir. So as you notice as you come up, something that's a little bit different is we're only using 2 doors for entering the facility for volleyball season this year. The third door is going to be an exit only. That way we can kind of monitor the traffic and keep face-to-face contact at a minimum. As you walk into the facility here, you're going to have your first screening checkpoint. Depending on the amount of practices or games that we have during that evening, we may have 2 screening checkpoints set up, but the first one will be right here. We'll have a staff member that will take your temperature. As long as you meet the requirements with the temperature CDC guidelines, then we are going to go ahead and allow you to come into the facility.
I'm good.
Come on in, sir.
All right.
Coming into the facility, you'll notice that things are coned off. There are arrows to tell you which direction to go. We have hand sanitizing stations set throughout the system here to where you can go ahead and use those. Water fountains will be available, but only the bottle filling stations. Only the bottle filling stations will be available. All restrooms will be open for public use. We will have our Coca-Cola machine set up and ready to go. As you enter the facility, you'll notice some changes. The biggest change you'll notice is that all the bleachers are secured to the wall and have been replaced with chairs. You will be required to bring your own chair. We ask that those have a floor-friendly foot, basically rubber or plastic foot. That way it does not mess up our gym floors or the rubber track that we have outside of the area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you down to a court that we have set up for volleyball. And what you'll see is, as you come in, down the side here where there was normally bleachers, you will have areas that you'll be able to place your chairs.
And Joey, as you're coming down through here, an additional thing is we will have floor tarps down the center of Court 3 and Court 4 on the spectator side. That way people will be able to put their chairs there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then on the Court 1 and Court 4 side, the chairs that the public will bring in, again, we need to make sure they have felt tips on them, rubber tips, something that will not scratch the floor, but visitors and patrons, spectators, they'll be able to bring their chairs in and put those actually on our walking track area, which would be great.
Yes, sir. We will have the scorers table set up for the scorekeepers, and we will have chairs set out for the team members. That way they'll be able to social distance as they're on the bench when they're not playing.
Also, I'd like to point out, Joey, you all will have hand sanitizing stations up throughout the gym. I know there's one kind of through the hallway here. These will be on every court. Each court will have 2 of these stations plus the hallway areas. Please make sure also that you're following all the signage in the gym. We have social distancing signage. We have also different signage in regards to checking for signs and symptoms. And so we encourage people to come use the facilities, but also be aware there are going to be some changes, such as our lockers being closed, different things like that. Joey, go ahead and talk a little bit about the concession area.
During the season this year, we are going to ask that no one brings food or drink into the gym. Now the players will be allowed to bring their drinks in, coaches, but spectators will not be allowed to have food or drink in the gym during the season this year. So what we've done is we've set up a small area that will allow a family to sit down, have a meal at a table while maintaining social distance in the hallway on the Court 1 and 2 side. Just like for everyone to remember that the Court 3 and 4 side is where you're going to enter the building. The Court 1 and 2 side is where you're going to exit the building. While you're out in the hallways, all spectators will need to maintain a mask on at all times. When you're in the hallways, please try to maintain social distance between each other, especially at the concession stand. Anything else, sir, that you?
No, that's perfect. I really appreciate you, Joey, giving us a tour of the facility. We look forward to seeing everybody at the gym. Joey's got his mask on. His crew and his team are going to be happy to see y'all here, and we look forward to seeing everything in the facilities. And again, we're open right now Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. We're open on Saturdays from 11 to 6, and as we get into our fall programming, those hours are going to fluctuate and change. So just check out our Facebook page, also our county website, and feel free to contact the gymnasiums to find out their weekly operational hours. Again, thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to y'all soon.